Once again, good morning. Today is a special day for all fathers. Happy Father's Day again. Thank you for all your sacrifices in your family, providing them, taking care of them. So let us give a big applause to all our fathers. Thank you. Brothers and sisters, today is the 11th Sunday in Ordinary Time. A true Christian community is a joyful community. Are we joyful? Sure? Make it loud. Are we joyful? Therefore, we are a true Christian community. Having the same faith, dedicated to the work and cooperating together for the glory of God. Everything that we are doing, everything that we are committing in the work of the church, not for our own glory, but for the glory of God. In the responsorial psalm, it says, "We are His people, the sheep of His flock." This passage is a call to all people, to all of us, to praise and to serve the Lord joyfully. To serve the Lord joyfully. Recognizing that we are His people and the sheep of His flock. We serve the Lord joyfully. We serve the Lord with gladness. My dear brothers and sisters, it emphasizes God's greatness, His mighty power as Creator, and caretaker of all His people, and His kindness and faithfulness will remain until all generations. And this is the description of a true Christian community. People believing in God, having the same faith, dedicating themselves for the glory of God. In the gospel of today, my dear brothers and sisters, we can experience or we can see how compassionate Jesus to His people. When He saw the crowd, He was pity on them. They were troubled. They were abandoned, poor, in chaos, scattered. These people are the less fortunate in the community. They were following Jesus because they found in Jesus hope and encouragement. They kept following Jesus. They want to hear the words of Jesus. Not just Jesus feeding them with their basic needs of food, but most especially the words of Jesus that came in His mouth. They are very much willing to listen. Jesus summoned His disciples, the 12, the apostles, sent them for a missionary work. He gave them the authority and instruction to heal the sick in every diseases and illness. Give them power to raise the dead, drive out demons, and share freely what they receive, and encouraging others to serve with the love with love and generosity. No? He instructed his disciples, the 12 of them, the apostles, the chosen 12, sent them, gave them the authority for missionary works. Go to different places, proclaim the gospel, share what you receive to others freely, without any payment. My dear brothers and sisters, Jesus in the gospel of today considered, or he tried to compare the people as a harvest. He said the harvest is abundant, but the laborers are few. No? The missionary works of the disciples is compared to the harvest. There are many works to do, but only few said yes to the mission. Only few said yes to proclaim the gospel. My dear brothers and sisters, this missionary works is not only intended for the apostles of Jesus, not only for the 12 being summoned by Jesus in the gospel of today. Being a missionary is for everybody, for all of us. We know that by virtue of our own baptism as member of the church, as part of Christ's body, the church, all of us, everybody, without exemption, are called to be a preacher and missionary of the gospel. We are called to preach the good news to others. This is our Christian duty. This is our obligation. This is our responsibilities as part of the Church of God, as member of the Church of God, as part of Christ's body, His people, to proclaim the good news to others. The church is being considered as the body of Christ. Different parts, different function, but one body. No? Each one of us is part of the body. And we are called to do our part, to share our part, to proclaim the gospels to others. My dear brothers and sisters, if we think about evangelization or the work of evangelizing or sharing our faith by preaching, we always think that it belongs to the bishops, to the priests, or even to the deacons or religious orders. No, it belongs to all of us. Part of our true Christian responsibilities is to proclaim. No? Again, a Christian community is a community of brothers and sisters of the same faith, working together and promoting the gospel, proclaiming the good news to other people. If we are part of this mission, if this is our mission, if we are called to bring the gospel to other people, the question, my dear brothers and sisters, is how can we bring or how can we proclaim the good news to others? No? Maybe we can think in just a simple, using our simple capacity in proclaiming the gospel. Let us start with small things. Maybe suggested ideas. We know that some people did not come back to church after pandemic. We know our friends, our neighbors. We know some members of our families. Maybe it is a time for us to extend our helping hands to them. They need our listening ears. Reach out to them. Talk to them. Listen to them. Invite them to go back to church. Share your faith stories to others. No? Maybe you know somebody. Help me, no? To reach out to them. Call them. Tell them that we miss them. Maybe in our family, no? Share your faith. Maybe some members of our family are not active, passive in their faith. Share your faith to them. Don't argue. Don't debate to them. Just share your faith. No? Because arguing or debating, it will not result to good things. We are always loser with regards to debating or arguing. Just share your faith. Show to them your true faith, your true love in God. And that's one way of proclaiming. That's one way of preaching the gospel of God to others. Let us start in small things. In our friends, in our community, in our families. Share your faith, proclaim the gospel of Jesus. Remember, my dear brothers and sisters, the greatest gift we can share to our loved ones is not material things. It's not about expensive things. Because material things, when you buy new thing, tomorrow it will no longer new. But if we share them, if we will give them a gift of faith, share our faith to them, that faith will bring them to everlasting glory with God in heaven. Just imagine that, no? Just imagine that precious gift we can share, we can give to others. In our Parish Pastoral Council meeting, that's one issue, especially in the field of evangelization. That's why the Committee of Evangelization tried to create something that we can reach out our brothers and sisters. No? Again, this mission is not just for those who are called for a special mission, but we are called, all of us are called to serve, to proclaim, because we are part of Christ's body. We are a member of His church.